Joe Esposito first met Elvis Presley while in the U.S. Army in Germany in 1958. When Elvis was released from the U.S. Army in 1960, Joe Esposito was also released from the U.S. Army. Elvis Presley asked Joe Esposito to come and work for him, and Joe Esposito totally agreed with it. Joe Esposito worked for Elvis Presley for 17 years, from 1960 to 1977, the day that Elvis Presley died. Joe Esposito was Elvis's right-hand man. He was the head of the Memphis Mafia, and Joe made travel and tour arrangements, and he made sure that Elvis and the Memphis Mafia knew where they needed to be. Elvis and Joe were close friends right up until the end. After Elvis Presley's death, rumors started that Elvis hoped his death and that Elvis is still alive. Some even say that Bob Joyce is Elvis Presley. Gale Brewer came out and said that she collected facts that do raise questions about Elvis's death. She wrote a book that is called Is Elvis Alive? She believes that Elvis faked his death. In an interview, Joe Esposito and Dee Stanley, Vernon Presley's ex-wife, were asked questions about Elvis's death. Gale Brewer and others were trying to make their case that Elvis did in fact fake his own death. Here's a clip of the interview. Let's take a listen.
Milwaukee. I stopped for about an hour layover. I read the newspaper there. Elvis bought a Chevy pickup truck at the Chevy dealer there just the other day. Milwaukee, and he bought a pickup truck there. He liked Cadillacs, so it was definitely not him. But they're hurting him, hurting his family and his fans. Some people, I get letters today saying, do me a favor, I know Elvis is alive. Please tell him we still love him. Elvis is not alive. Why Gale and Bill are saying this, it's only one reason, Geraldo, is to make money. There's no other reason whatsoever.
So Joe Esposito is very upset at what Gale and others were saying about Elvis. Joe says that Gale and others who say Elvis is alive are just out trying to make that money. Like the book that Gale wrote, Is Elvis Alive? Let's continue to listen.
About it because people keep bringing this up, and Lisa knows her father, and she was there. Her father is not with us anymore. This whole hoax. How could a father leave a daughter? Come on, let's face it, this guy would have to be the hardest person in the world. He was not like that.
Guys, leave your comments below and tell me what you think.